and Dragon X are 1-0 in this series behind a Gragas that did the most damage in the game from the jungle. Now, I feel like this is the perfect example of a game you show someone that's complaining about jungle being too hard with the experience nerfs. They're like, I just feel so irrelevant. I can't get to the... This is what you can do as a jungler right now.
Alice, you're going to have to pick your
therefore, everything's okay.
Speaking about results, you know what's banned almost 100% of the games in Korean solo queue?
What?
Card.
One really likes Zed, though.
Okay.
But that's a Vel'koz. Never mind. All right.
There we go. I think I woke
so we have you woke up. Just
Okay.
keep your eyes. Tristana versus the Kalista. You can understand that matchup.
Okay. They salvaged it a little bit of faith restored. Alice on the right hand side. The Tristana does have the late game scaling. Lee Sin looking like me right now as we conducted this draft phase. But the Tristana comes in, offers a little bit of
something here as Cuzz. He's going to get hit by the Sonic Wave, resonating strike to follow there. Good knock up from Cuzz as well, who can get a bunch of health back with the flash, but Showmaker has priority. The trade of flashes is pretty good here for Kingzone, to be honest. And Cuzz is even able to get away, landing some pierces. Otherwise going to be okay. That's the flashing from Hoyt, though. They are underneath this turret as Def gets himself to relative safety, but that's going to be first blood. Going over to Tucson, 2 kills are going to come forward, and one of them goes to the Kalista. A disaster for Damwon Gaming.
And this is not what Damwon wants to have. Let's take another quick look at this right now. Canyon a little bit slow on all of this. He doesn't get in on the action until the very, very end. And then Canyon just ends up getting locked up as well. Not really something I would expect.
Look at that smug alpaca face. So smug. As our Rascal does command his ghouls, and that's the baby cage. Flames only level 4, no world ender for you, and has to use the flash in the 1v1.
Look at all this.
Cuzz wants to make his way in, that's the double knockup. And Kingzone decided they want to get out of there. Tucson, that flash that he kept from earlier, is going to be available. They bait out the teleport. And they just get the Yorick even more of an advantage top lane.
Manages to lose about 100 more HP.
No, that's going to be the knock-up. Does he have anything available? He's not actually downloaded, but Pawn doesn't care. Just going to pick up the kill on the Blind Monk and then wander back to the lane.
Letting her go out anywhere nowadays.
Yeah, exactly.
Canyon finding himself in a trouble spot right here. Download complete for the Vel'koz.
That is just a special delivery of the kill. Oh, you can see Acorn's looking real intense there in the coach's booth. This is Pawn. We'll deliver this one over, but Cuzz has got a pretty good smite finger these days. He's going to lock down the Infernal Drake. That's a pretty good one as Tucson wants to start this fight. Hoyt's just out of position. The sticks are going to be pulled out. Deft is going to be out. Oh, no. In fact, it's a Prey Seeker from Cuzz that gets it. No, it wasn't. It's something else. But the geometry is going to ring true.
Oh,
that's the ultimate download complete. A lot of damage in there as Cuzz has the ult. That one doesn't miss anymore, guys. And that's another kill for this jungle mid duo that are looking so much better today.
And everything is just going really well here for King. Was definitely averted.
Okay.
Get it, I get it.
And he definitely did get it, guys. Maybe he was a bit perplexed as to whether or not the ultimate was going. Infernal Chains is not going to worry Rascal at all. The baby cage comes in. Shelly's going to be unleashed and should be able to get some turret plates here on the top side. Bottom side of the map is going to get answered. And not a lot that Deft and Tucson can do. So really nicely done, utilizing the push power of this Tristana. The dive onto Flame, he will die, but can he get anything in response? World Ender is of course there, but he has to move away from the turret now. Ultimate once again comes out. The flash to follow, and Cuzz locks down the kill in the end. Rascal wasn't even bothered with it. As Pawn's destroying mid lane as well. As that wave approached. Going to see this one again. This was Pawn, I believe, chunking out Showmaker until he was potentially dead. No, he just had to leave. And that's why 2 turret plates went down.
Yeah, and let's just take a look at this again. Flame stays here, and he has to know that Cuzz is right around. He cast the World Ender, and again, to everyone watching, what he's thinking is, oh, I'll make sure my team gets the first turret down in bottom lane. Who cares, dude? Who actually cares? Congratulations, you donated more gold.
On the bottom side, especially when Rascal's diving the turret. No World Ender for you, Flame. No flash. Umbral Dash isn't a great one. As Julia's here as well. Realm Warp comes in. but Julia's still sucking the life bar out of Flame. Showmaker has to get back under the turret. Rascal has the last rights for the healing, but the flash comes in. Q not going to land. Flame unable to land the knock-up. The flash from Rascal tries to turn it around, goes into the stopwatch. Julia, can you do your job? No! Not going to be able to finish off the Aatrox, but that was a damn good try.
Yes, he does have teleport.
Oh, there's the engage from Tucson, though. Nuclear's just dead. They were waiting to set up a kill from Canyon, but now he just can't go in there. Tremorset spots him out. Outer turret falls down, and Kingzone seem to have...
Uh-oh.
Well, Flame is going to dive on forward. Worldender is there. They're going to try and dive onto Rascal as best they can. He's looking to kite away. Last rights for a bit of a heal, but I don't think it's going to be enough. They do collapse, but what can Kingzone actually do about it? Pawn's decided that he's just going to come on in here. They're going to look to try and get some exchange kills. Flame doesn't have Worldender, and now doesn't have much of his health bar. The flash forward! Pawn is going to get in there with his ultimate, but they do lose their mid laner. Should be 2 kills to come through, and Showmaker trying to take them on a merry chase. It's a lot of damage here from the Rise. A lot of AoE as well as the Redemption does come through. The flash forward, and that's the double for the Rek'Sai.
And a lot of chaos is going on right now.
Showmaker coming in from the flank. Kingzone looking for this one. As there it is, the engagement. He's going to find Canyon, who is looking for a flank himself. Fate's Call immediately knocks him back out again. Knockups come in. Rascal is the first one to secure it, and somehow it's Nuclear that goes down in the end.
And now with Nuclear going down, that are just so powerful. Amplified by the double Infernals. Damwon could just lose the game right here.
They could, and there's also a Rend. There's a lot of sticks into this Baron buff. I don't think they're going to be out of 50-50. They're going to try and win the fight. It is going to be Deft that locks that one down. Worldender's there. Canyon does have the stopwatch with the flash from Rascal. Before he goes down, he secures the kill onto the Lee Sin, and Kingzone are tearing apart this fight. Cuzz comes on back to try and take down Showmaker, who will die. Deft almost falls as well, but that one's calculated. Ladies and gentlemen, the back comes in from Hoyt. Just out of vision. And the Braum makes it home. But that, I mean, remember, that is why he was almost our MVP leader in the past.
Probably say he's arguably the best Rakan in Korea.
Yeah.
For sure. Definitely a sad time when Rakan ended up getting nerfed.
Yep.
Definitely missed out on some highlights that we could...
9.5, ladies and gentlemen, the Tucson patch. Tucson and Captain Flowers. Captain Flowers, of course, big fan of the Skarner. See Tucson on your screen right there. And Kingzone faithful, the coaches feeling like they've already got this one. Mid lane inhibitor turret should be short work. Showmaker trying to get the damage in, but there's Tucson. Disintegration rate, max range. The dive in on the backline. Flame's trying to get it done. A lot of knockups, but that is going to be the execution on the Lee Sin. Flame in trouble. Worldender is going to get popped. Julia's still going at it in the backline. She's so close to dying, but 95 health, that's fine. Pawn flashes forward as if he's on an assassin, and they are able to take down the second inhibitor and might just win the game right here.
Yeah, I think that they definitely have the resources to do it right here. Damwon gonna try to fight valiantly. Oh, 68!
She's gonna be okay for now. Stopwatch there for Flame, trying to keep himself alive. Nuclear just needed one auto attack. Feel like this is actually a bridge too far, as Julia and friends are gonna try and lock them down. Showmaker's in the baby cage. Okay, Pawn's going to throw a Super Soaker at him, but is the Rise going to be able to flash away? He is. Tucson not going to find the quickness this time. He needs to miss one, guys, because honestly, I don't think he's missed any others this entire series.
Out the mid-minion wave. He has to be really careful here against the Yorick. Does actually get locked up.
Dark Procession once again going to go down. The ultimate comes forward, and look at Cuzz. He launches so damn far now. As Pawn could be in trouble, but Zhonya's is available. Canyon made to look silly as the Vel'koz does survive. Flame wanting to change that. Does get the disruption down to Pawn, but Deft able to lock in so much more damage. Okay, Canyon launches into the backline and does execute the Rakan, but it's too little too late. Flame gets knocked up and taken down as the flash is there. The Braum's trying to escape, but I'm sorry, Santa Claus, it ain't Christmas time. And the last Nexus turret will be taken out. The Nexus to follow. 2-0 for Kingzone and a 4-0 for them against Damwon Gaming this season.
And that was a fantastic game number 2. The team fighting was so decisive, especially in some of those last fights and skirmishes. in Kingzone, they looked stellar in game number 2.
They did, and Cuzz looked unbelievable. Cuzz is not a person that I'm used to talking up so much, which is why I guess I might be overdoing it with how well he played, but him playing around his solo lane so nicely, actually there to help Rascal when he was looking a little bit silly in games in the past. This time around, he's either making space for his team and they're making plays elsewhere, or he's able to get down there and help them and make those trades actually work out. For Kingzone, certainly felt like a more coordinated, more fluid Kingzone than we're used to seeing. This is normally the yo-yo team, right? It's not just Bond. I mean, feels like everyone does join him there. I mean, Def had his 0-6-0 Callista game, and then before that,
which only got brought to an end by Sandbox. I mean, Damwon,
and it was a 2-1 against Sandbox as well.
Right,
that was competitive.
exactly. So tonight, Damwon looked a lot more vulnerable